my gosh, wearing a robe in the middle of summer was not a great decision, but I'm trying to channel the whole like Kylie vibe, minus the huge bathroom that would house like an entire school of children, but you know, guess better will do. Hello everyone, I'm here today to share with you guys a video that you had requested actually in the little community tab. This is me describing a community tab. It's a square, and I'd asked you guys what kind of videos you wanted to see, and I was seeing some requests for the celebrity Vogue morning routines, and I was like, oh, that's such a cool idea. I've never done one of those videos before, and the most recent one that they had done was Kylie, so here we are. I tried to channel her like side part and like spa morning vibes the best that I can. It's really hot right now though. But I decided to do my own spin on it, so I'm using all drugstore products today, and we're gonna try and replicate the look that she did and all of the tips and techniques that she has done as well. I watched the video through once, but we're gonna kind of watch it through and do the tutorial at the same time, and I'm gonna do the best to kind of replicate everything that she did in the order that she did it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hopefully it is entertaining. If you do like it, give it a big thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe. New videos every Thursday and Sunday if you didn't already know. And don't forget to click on that little bell notification so you don't miss when new videos go live. And I think that's everything. I have my big vat of makeup here. We're gonna test some stuff out, and without further ado, let's get into this. We're gonna start by pinning back this piece of hair that's driving me crazy. There we go. That's a lot better. And now she is going in and doing her brows really fast. Stop. So she used a pencil to do her brows, so that is what I'm going to be using. I have the CoverGirl Ultra Fine Brow Pencil, and this is in Honey Brown. And it looks like she primarily like focuses on the under part and like the tail. Brows are pretty like bare at the front and like very filled in at the edge. All right. Good enough. So she takes probably like cream concealer and applies it all over the lid and just underneath the brow to kind of clean it up and make it look really precise. So for that, I have the Milani Quad. This is the Conceal and Perfect All-in-One Concealer. This is a good step to do if you haven't plucked your brows in a while and you just want to conceal up some of those hairs. I'm telling you, it makes a world of a difference. Now she takes a beauty blender, blends that all out. Where's my beauty blender? And in case anyone was wondering, I chopped mine in half because I like the flat side for blending. And by the way, this is a good thing to do if you want to get rid of any excess product, because the beauty blender will just kind of like soak all that up. Okay, now she takes some face powder and she puts that over top. Ah, stop. So I think what she used is actually a Becca, like a blurring powder. So I'm gonna use a very finely milled powder, and I'm gonna be using this one by e.l.f. Just getting everywhere. And that'll just like set all of the concealer in place. Okay, now she's going with the eyeshadow, and this was hard. Because like all of the eyeshadows that she uses are all sort of like this really pretty orangey undertone, but the shimmer is like this greeny yellow. It's hard to find in drugstore. So I mixed in a little bit of ColourPop, so we got some more affordable makeup going on. But good on you, Kylie, because like I couldn't find any dupes in like my immediate collection. So it looks like she's starting with sort of like a warm tone matte shade. So I'm gonna go in with the Yes Please palette by ColourPop, and I'm gonna be taking this shade right here to start. I want something more orangey tone. Hang on. I'm gonna take a bit of this color right here. This is in the e.l.f. Mad for Matte Summer Breeze palette. And it looks like she's like bringing it all the way in. Oh, that's really pretty shimmer. Okay, hold on. Ah, okay, now she's going in under the brows. I've never done it in this order, but we gonna go for it. Like this one right here, that's in the Yes Please palette. It's close. Doesn't really have enough like pow though. I put a little bit of this color from ColourPop on top of it. It is the shade Rascal, and that seems to give it more of that yellowy tone. So I'm gonna mix those two colors. And she seems to be going like real heavy with it because you can see it like glinting in the sun. I added a little bit of this color from the Lemonade Craze palette. This is Main Squeeze. I just put that on top because her undertone, like her skin tone, is a lot darker than mine. So this color isn't popping enough, and this just like brightens it. Okay, hopefully I've packed on enough. Like I feel like it's not picking up on camera at all. Like you can see it in person. Like it's aggressive. This is not a color that I would personally choose for myself, but we'll see how it's supposed together. Oh my gosh, girl, look into the camera lens. I feel like she's always staring in the viewfinder, just like looking at this and like talking to herself. Okay, going in with a darker brown to give more of a cut crease kind of a look. So I'm gonna use this color by CoverGirl. This is their Kitty Cat palette. She says a little bit of a faux cut crease, and she focuses most of the color like in the center. Okay, now she's got like this coppery color. Oh, that's really pretty. So I'm taking a mix of two ColourPop shades. One is in Chauffeur and one is in Rascal. And that seems to be giving like a pretty similar kind of a vibe. And we are patting this on the lid with the fingers. And I take a little bit of this shade from the ColourPop, the Yes Please palette, this shade down here, because when she puts it on the eyes, it almost has more of this orangey copper tone. Okay, now she's going in with like this color in the tear duct, which looks really pretty on her. We'll see how it looks on me. But the color is really interesting because it's orange, but it has a little bit of like a warm peachiness to it, but not too much. It's not pumpkin, but it's not like a pinky peach. And pinky peach is like where most brands seem to live. Okay, I think I got something similar, like right there. Like pretty close. So I took a mixture of Bratty, this beautiful peachy, warm, orangey tone. Then I mixed it with this one, which is called 20 something. And then I mixed it with this shade again from the Yes Please palette. So that's different. Blend this out a little bit. I feel like I need to like darken the crease up a bit. Nothing too crazy, she says. Keep it natural, she says. Okay, I'm gonna go grab some makeup wipes and like clean this up a little bit. I look like some sort of like exotic bird. But my eye shape isn't necessarily super compatible with this like look in general. It just looks like I don't know how to blend my eyeshadow. Okay, now we're going directly into foundation. No primer for Kylie. So today, to replicate that for like the drugstore version, I'm gonna be using the Makeup Revolution Champagne Liquid Highlighter. And then I'm gonna mix it in with 4 pumps of a mixture of the CoverGirl True Blend Matte Made with the Physicians Formula Healthy Foundation. Go mix that on the back of my e.l.f. palette. Bloop. 2 of that, and like 2 wipes of this, I guess. And then she takes like a big, like a fluffy brush. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do the big fluffy brush for this. I feel like I didn't mix it well either. She just kind of like went in. Oh, this this feels weird.
I kind of like my freckles to show through my makeup. I know.
Do you? Well, you should probably use less foundation then. Then she takes her beauty blender again and just like pats it all in. And this is again just gonna soak up any of the excess product and just make it like look a little bit more skin-like. Then she's just using the leftover foundation that she has and just like cleaning up along the top of her brow. Okay, so she's using 2 different concealers. More of like a pinky one, like directly on top of the circles. And whoa, she just keeps going. So I'm gonna be using the L'Oreal True Match Super Blendable Concealers. One is more of an ivory shade, one is a pinkier shade. She's going all in with concealer. Like we are really kicking it on today. Down the center of the nose, a lot on the upper part of the lip. Okay, now she's blending it all in with her beauty blender. I actually never thought to combine 2 different concealers in terms of like undertones, like obviously lighter and darker, but I've never used 2 different tones on the skin. So that's kind of cool. I like that. Oh my gosh, I'm losing feeling in my legs. I'm like, where is she keeping all of this makeup? Like I just see like a tiny little ledge. And that just like, where is it going? You're using way too many products. They can't all fit on the ledge. I can't take myself seriously like this. I look like a toucan. Okay, now she's using Kim's setting powder. So I'm going to be going in with this one from Joe Fresh. Doesn't look like she's like fully baking though. She just like presses it on with the beauty blender. By the way, look at this beauty blender. Time for a new one, Rachel. Okay, now she's using like a powder sunscreen foundation thing. We is going full cake face today. And I don't have any fluffy brushes that aren't covered in bronzer, so we're using this one today. Oh, and the product I'm using, this is the Rimmel Lasting Finish Powder Foundation. This has no SPF in it, but it's the only powder foundation that I own. We seem to be like sweeping and patting. So we pat, and then we sweep. Sweep, pat. Woo, it's gotten hot in here. Okay, so for bronzer, she seems to be doing like a little tiny brush and like right underneath the cheekbones here. And by the way, I'm using the Butter Bronzer, as you can tell. Can you tell I kind of like it? And up along the sides. I think I might actually choose a darker shade too to actually like contour there. So I'm gonna use the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Contour. This is in light. Okay, now she seems to like bake underneath the contour right up to like her mouth.
I'm gonna do this after your bronzer because I feel like that's what is, I don't know. I really don't know.
At least she's honest. This is important. I don't know why it's important, but it is. Sometimes that's all I know about makeup. Like, I'm not a makeup artist either. We're all just winging it. Okay, so she's applying it like right underneath all the way to her mouth. I'm using the Makeup Forever Luxury Baking Powder in Lace. I genuinely don't think that I have ever done this. So this is the first for me. I'm kind of excited. I feel like some sort of like weird skeleton creature. Okay, now she's leaving this on for a while to bake. So now we're going into the lips. So we're just skipping over mascara and stuff. We're going right to the lips. And she has like a very, very brown pencil. So I'm using this one by ColourPop. because it is the brownest one I own. And it is in the shade Chi. Still pretty pink though. And then she lines the top lip with her eyes closed. All right, not bad. I mean, that is pretty good for someone who doesn't line their lips that often. Now she takes a lipstick and it looks almost like a nudie pink color, and she just kind of dabs it on top. So I'm using the shade Quickie by ColourPop. This is a look. Oh my gosh, now I have lipstick all over my face. Cool. Tried to overdraw my lips a little bit. Did it work? Because I feel like I look crazy. This look is rapidly transforming into something that I don't know if I feel good about. Okay, now she's taking some eyeshadow and she's finishing up the under eye area. So that is what we're gonna do. And she just takes a brown and kind of like smokes it out. Okay, so my camera died and I had to take down some of the lip. The lip was too much, guys. Okay, she doesn't use a lot of color underneath her eye. Oh, take it back. We're going orange again. It's a beak, everyone. I have a beak in the middle of my eye. And she's just doing a little bit of powder underneath the eyes. Oh, now, whoa, she did a really fast contour of the nose. Whoa. Okay, now we're going in with the blush and one that I found that was like similar to this one. And it looks a lot different on camera than it does like when I saw swatches of it. On the camera, I was like, oh, it's like a nice light peachy color. And then I saw swatches of it, but I'm like, wait, hold on, baby pink? So I'm gonna go in with a mixture of this e.l.f. shade, which is Always Cheeky, and I'm gonna put a little bit of Hummingbird Hype on top just to kind of add a little bit of shimmer. And she puts blush like all over, like warm up the skin. So we got the nose, got the forehead up here, a little on the chin. Kylie loves living that blush life. Okay. She's deemed the baking to be set long enough. We're gonna wipe it away now. Oh, I need a clear brow gel. Hang on, forgot one. Oh, I lied. I thought it was brow gel. No. Now we get to go in to the mascara. Finally. And this one that I'm using right now, this is the Lash Paradise Lash Primer. And then I'm gonna be using the Revlon Volumizing. It doesn't smudge under my eyes. I don't know what's in it, but it never does. Oh man, I got mascara on my lids. No. Okay guys, so I added some lashes. I just feel like it wasn't looking like her look. Like I just didn't have enough lash versus what she had. So this kind of like evens the playing field a little bit. Okay, I'm just saying. Okay, so she uses just brown mascara on the bottom lashes and I never thought to do that or thought anyone did that. So I'm gonna try it out. We're gonna see what it looks like. Oh no. Too much. Oh no. Subtle, Rachel. Subtle. It feels very similar to like black, so I don't know if I noticed a difference. But anyway, now we're going on to the highlight. And the one she used is obviously hers. She's using Salted Caramel. So it's described on the website as sort of like a warm mid-tone gold. And because her skin is darker than mine, I'm gonna go for like a lighter version. So I'm gonna choose this gold tone in the Makeup Revolution Soph highlighter palette. Then she puts a little on the nose. And then she like rubs it in with her finger to kind of like blend out the color, I guess. That was a lot. That was a lot of highlight. Okay, now we're going back to the lips. So I'm just using a combination, I have it on my hand here, of the Maybelline Shine Shot and the Mega Last Liquid Catsuit from Wet n Wild in the shade Nudie Patootie. Kind of like it makes it a little bit more brown, which is like, I feel like what she has. Okay, now we're going back to the brows. This girl's all over the place. So basically it was what she does. By the way, I'm using the NYX Control Freak Eyebrow Gel. Is she takes any of the product that's at the edge, the tip of the wand, and like puts that into her brows and then like brushes it all into place. Never done this before, but let's try it. This would probably work a lot better if NYX had like a ton of product at the end of their wand. Okay, now we're going in with more blush. More blush at the end. Got the grand finale. I'm trying to like put it all over because I feel like she like kind of dusts it everywhere. I feel like she's like very ashamed of her love of blush. Girl, go for it. Blush is great. Okay, now she takes down her hair. I don't know why she takes down her hair before she sprays it with setting spray, but all right. And the setting spray I'm gonna use today, this one is by Makeup Revolution's their Pro Fix Illuminating Setting Spray. Oh, I should probably check what she does when she puts it on. Spray it a bunch. Okay, she fans it. She fans the hair. Okay, I got it. Okay, so she pulls back her hair and then she fans it. Okay guys, we made it through the entire makeup routine. That was exhausting. What do you guys think? Did I really capture the essence of Kylie or do I look like a tropical bird? Who's to say? Honestly, I like that she tried something a little bit different. I know she was going for more of like a nude natural look, but then she went like pow with the orange in the middle. And like that to me screams that she really loves to play with makeup, because if you're going on like a Vogue thing, you would I would personally keep it like really simple and really clean. I'd be like, yes, this is my go-to look, love it. But she's like, no, today I want to experiment. We're gonna just drop some tropical orange right in the inner corner. But I like it. It's like gutsy and something I wouldn't normally do, so I like it. Tell me what you guys think. Would you do a look like this? Would you use some of the techniques that she did? Like, I think probably the one that surprised me the most was number one, the brown mascara on the bottom lashes. Didn't even think of that. And then the other one, I know this is probably a weird one, but I have not used a big fluffy brush for foundation in like forever. Like, I'm so used to using those like flat top kabuki brushes or like a blending sponge that like this was something different for me, and I honestly kind of like it. I might do that again. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. I post new videos every Thursday and Sunday, and that is everything. I hope you guys are having an awesome week, and we'll see you guys all on Sunday. Love you all. Mwah.